I'm sorry, shelves, it's time to dishevel you for my monthly book haul! My shelves always look kind of destructed and damaged after I take off all the books that I've bought in the month, because whenever I get a new book I reorganize my entire shelves to fit it just perfectly in its own little place. So I don't think about I have to haul them before I can put them on my shelves. I am on a book ban, if you can call it that. I have a lot of books to show you, but I've bought all these books since my last haul, which was about a month and a half ago, and all of these books except for 2 are used books, and I bought them using the money that I got taking back old books. A lot of the books there are cheap, and I usually don't buy the new releases there. I buy like the older stuff that I haven't read yet, and so a lot of these books are super cheap, and I consider them affordable, and I didn't actually take out money from my wallet to do it. I just took in old books and got books in return. I'm just going to start at the top of the pile, and I'm going to pick up Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Kahn and David Levithan. And I've been watching a lot of Megan Olivier's booktube stuff, and she is obsessed with David Levithan, and I thought I would start my collection on that if I decide I like him as an author through this book, because I've heard a bunch of people talk about it. It's a little older, it's not as current anymore, but I heard it's really good. But obviously this is a winter ebook, and so I'm probably not going to pick this up until winter, but I saw it there for $5 and I thought I just got to take this opportunity. I saw a lot of books that I've been looking at on the shelves at Barnes & Noble for months and months and months, and I'm going to take off the sticker. And I saw them there for like $10 off of what they usually are, or $7 off, and I'm like, I need that book, please, in my life. Give it to me. You are so cheap and I need you, and I'm gotta take off all the stickers because I forgot to do that before I started the video. The next book that I got was The Summer I Turned Pretty, and I actually just went to that bookstore today and got 3 books that are in this haul, and this is one of them. And everyone has pretty much heard of this book. I've been in a huge contemporary mood recently, and I went to the contemporary section at that bookstore, and I just went through all of the shelves looking for the perfect books to pick up for my collection, because I've been obsessed with them, and I've really been wanting to read more of things like my obvious obsession with Sarah Dessen. And so I picked up this book, The Summer I Turned Pretty, which a bunch of people already know about. A bunch of people have already read this. The next 2 books I'm going to show you together because they're by the same person, and they're If I Stay and Just One Day by Gayle Forman. And I found this one a couple weeks ago, and I found this one today, and I was so excited when I found this on the shelf because I was looking through, I didn't expect to see much. I was like, just one day! Because I've been looking for this book forever, and I've just been waiting for the day when this book came into that used bookstore, because I've been searching for so long and it's never there, and it makes me actually very depressed, but I have it now. And so I have the first book, and she's coming out with a new book apparently. It's there's Just One Day, Just One Year, and then there's something like a little novella to after something happens at the end of this book. And so that's exciting. And then I have If I Stay, because I think I'm going to like this book, and if I do, I'm going to want to read more of Gayle Forman. So the first 2 books that I got in this Sarah Dessen haul are This Lullaby and Someone Like You, and these are some of her more known books. Of course, there are all these, and there are these ones, and I decided I have to complete my Sarah Dessen collection, so I need all of the books Sarah Dessen, which is why when I saw this I was completely shocked. How to Deal by Sarah Dessen. I've never heard of this book. Why have I not heard of this book before? And I saw it, and it was in, like, you know, the standard, like, mass-produced book size, really small, and I never thought that Sarah Dessen would have a book like this. I read the first couple pages to see if it was actually a YA novel, because I assumed if it was a YA novel, it would be published like this one, standard size, not like this one, but it wasn't. It is a YA book, and I've never heard anyone talk about this. So I decided I had to pick this up because I need to read all Sarah Dessen stuff. And this one I think takes place during the summer, and these all take place during the summer, and summer is happening, and I'm so excited for it. I can't even contain my excitement. Just to recap, How to Deal. This Lullaby, and Someone Like You by Sarah Dessen are the 3 books I just showed you. The next book I got is by a popular author. You guys may have heard of him. His name is John Green. I'm not sure if you've heard of him. He put out a book, I think, The Fault in Our Stars. It was a pretty good book. You should go check it out if you haven't read it. So this next book I got, I'm currently reading another book by the same author, and I decided I really am enjoying the book I'm reading right now, so I might as well pick up another book by them. You heard of Rainbow Rowell? John Green and Gail Foreman and Stephanie Perkins have all written like little blurbs on the back about this book, which is funny because I've hauled 2 of the 3 right in this own video, and then I'm pretty sure I hauled Stephanie Perkins in the last video. So that just tells you the kind of books I'm into right now. This motion should tell you what kind of books I've been into. And the last book that I'm going to be hauling from the used bookstore is Before I Die by Jenny Downham. And I have been looking at this book for a while. It's been at that used bookstore for a couple of weeks now, and every time I go by it, I just look at it and I'll sit on it. I'll think about it. I'll ponder. Finally, I decided, no more, Megan. You need this book. You've been thinking about it for weeks. Just pick it up and get it. It's only $3. Just do it. I live my life like Nike. Just do it. And then I have 2 books that I did not get from the used bookstore. So I did pay with these out of my own pocket, but I think that it's pretty decent because if I hadn't done the used bookstore thing, I would have only bought 2 books this month, which is very good for me, especially. So the first book I got this month that was not from the used bookstore is The Clockwork Princess. And as all of you know, if you've watched my videos, City of Heavenly Fire is coming out next month, and I am kind of freaking out about it a little bit because I'm not ready for the series to be over. I'm not sure if I'm emotionally prepared for what's going to happen and who's going to die, because we know 6 people are going to die. And, I need to think about it for a minute. Anyway, moving on from the pain, I decided I needed to pick up another of Cassandra Clare's books because I have the first and second book in the Clockwork series, and I decided I need to finish the trilogy on my shelf. I actually brought Clockwork Angel to Italy with me, but I never ended up reading it. Over Italy, I just did not read a lot of stuff, and it's mainly because I had no time to read. There was a lot of traveling and downtime, sure, but I was so exhausted from the jet lag and the time difference and all the activities we were doing. If I had spare time on the bus, I was sleeping. Like, you gotta get your sleep in when you can. But anyway, this is the book that I got. And the final book that I got, which I hope doesn't blind you because it's very shiny, is Half Bad by Sally Green. And this is a book that's fairly new, I think. It was probably, I'm not sure exactly when it came out, but I again saw Megan Olivier talking about it on her channel. She seemed pretty interested with it, and so I thought that the concept behind it was really cool, and I decided to get it. Target sticker. It came out clean! Yes. Now I gotta pick this thing up. Oh god. So, these are the books that I've hauled this month. I hope you enjoyed this haul. It was really fun to film, and I kind of missed a video this week. It's Friday right now, and I'm supposed to upload on Wednesdays, so that was no bueno of me. So sorry I missed the video, guys. I know I've been really good with being consistent over the past couple of months, but after Italy, I had so much makeup work to do, and I still have stuff. I'm still not caught up. It's 2 weeks later, and I'm not caught up yet. Even going over spring break, I missed 4 days of school, and then when I got back, I got really sick, and so I missed another day. So I missed 5 days in total. I missed an entire week of school, and it's a nightmare to try and make up. I do not recommend it. I do not recommend it at all. Do not miss 5 days of school if necessary. Like, if you can avoid it, please avoid it, because, oh, it's the worst. And it's right before the end of school, so there's not a lot of time to make up things, and I have, like, my grade is so, I'm going on a tangent. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon. Goodbye!